Welcome back. This is CerealSnax. Today I'm looking at Guild Wars 2, and today I'm looking at the Sylvari. If you saw my other video, I was looking at the Ashura. These are the two races that are now playable in the Guild Wars beta. This is the last beta before launch of Guild Wars 2, which is coming out August 28th. So I just want to take a look at the Sylvari and see kind of what the character creation looks like for it. They kind of remind me of like a wood elf. I never played the original Guild Wars, so I'm not sure what the exact lore is yet. I'll probably learn that as time goes on. But they seem very like foresty, kind of naturey type characters, much like a wood elf or something like that. That's how I kind of liken them to a night elf from World of Warcraft, that sort of thing. So that's how I'm using my basis for comparison, although this guy looks kind of red. So here's the kind of the armors of their different classes. And you can see, I just love their like painter type style that Guild Wars 2 has done. It really just adds, I think that art direction in a game really has a big difference on a lot of how well a game does. You can see that this particular race is very woodsy, very naturey, so their armor reflects that. We looked at the Sylvari, and theirs looks very like scientific and scientific-y, I guess you could say. But this is very like oriented towards nature, very flowing, kind of rounded nature type look to them. So I'm just trying to show you all the different outfits here. You can see, ooh, the thief is neat. I really like the thief's outfit. And of course the mesmer. So let's just look at the thief and make a well, now we'll hide the armor for now. Whoa. Yeah, see, now this is cool too. This guy almost looks like a tree. These guys seem like they have the most variety to me in terms of, now you can make, here's a physique making your size, but let's just make them like that. But they have the most varieties for changing the way their body looks. You know, they can look like a tree or like not necessarily like a tree, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So you've got this guy who has kind of a woodsy kind of face. This guy has leaves for hair, right? And this guy, same deal with that. So very, very interesting looking characters. This guy almost looks like he's got a mushroom head, right? He's got like branches going right out of his head. Now if you choose the faces though, they don't always look like a tree necessarily. It kind of changes. Like he almost looks like a plant of some sort now, his face. So I really, a lot of variety in this particular race. I think a lot of people will like that. Will like the fact that they can make their character look very different. Now let's see here. I must have missed a, did I miss a part? Trying to see if they can find, oh, here we go. So you can change the color. So you can almost looks, you know, you can, that's kind of neat. I'm not sure what that, there's a slider down here at the bottom. You can see I'm moving it, but I don't know exactly what that slider does. It's doing something, right? But anyway, so you can kind of get an idea there. Head options, ear options, you can change the different types of ears. And then of course, the same with all the other races, you can resize all those items that are on the character's face and body. So now this actually changes the length and tips of his ears. You can see that his ears look like rose petals almost there. Customize the head again. It's all the same kind of stuff. And then of course we've got the colors of the armor, just like the other classes. Each piece can be altered 3 colors, and then like I said in the Ashura video, you can actually then get dyes in game that will change the colors of his uniform. So he kind of looks ridiculous right now because I got the colors all weird, but the point is to just show you what the character creation screen looks like. And I kind of like the hood on the thief, but it doesn't really matter. It shows off his head. So let's go back and look at the female version of the Sylvari, just to give you an idea of the differences. So we'll do a warrior just to be different. Looks like she's got quite an outfit on there. So of course the physique, you know, same kind of deal. You can make her skinny or hefty or however you want to do it. Whatever body type satisfies you most. And then of course the skin pattern like I was showing before. So they're pretty wild looking. She's got like a leaf covering her. Do the head options, of course, and the females have a wide variety of head options as well. Very similar to the male, however. That's kind of neat. Whoa. Big leaves coming out of her head. So, like I said, I don't know the lore of the Sylvari as much, but I'm sure that there's quite a bit of lore out there from the first game. And I like the look of them. I think it's neat. I think it's neat to have like an elf-type creature that actually looks like nature as opposed to just looking like a human that has pointy ears. So I respect that. I think they've done a good job. And I think that's about it. You know, obviously you can put helms on her, but man, her hair is kind of wild, so I'll leave it like that. And I hope that gives you a good idea of the Sylvari. I've also got my other video out there about the Ashura. Just wanted to give you a quick view of what the character creation is like in Guild Wars 2, especially for these 2 new classes that have just come out. So I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to check out my other Guild Wars 2 videos. Thanks for joining me.